Hello, my people. Good day to you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whatever time zone you're listening to this, thank you for joining me on today's episode of Daily Mind Shift. My name is Michael Ojola for Mindset Transformation Africa. And on today's episode, I just want to give us, including me, all right, whenever I'm talking to you, I'm talking to myself at the same time, because it doesn't make sense for me to give value to people without also abiding by that rule. We want to grow together. I believe we should grow together, and that is why every single day I try my possible best to bring value to you. So today, I want us to advise ourselves about taking action. Whatever you want to do, do it now. Do you understand me? Whatever that you think you want to achieve, do it now. Let me anchor today's episode on this statement. One day, you will wake up and there won't be any more time to do the things you've always wanted. So, do it now. One day, you will wake up and there won't be any more time to do the things you've always wanted to do. So, do it now. Do you understand? Do it now. This is what I want you to know. Life is a precious gift. Life is a gift. Life is a precious gift, and often we take it for granted because we keep assuming that there will always be time to pursue our dreams. We keep assuming that there will always be time to pursue our passions. But let me ask you this. What if there isn't any more time? What if time runs out before you get the chance to do what truly matters to you? What if there isn't time? Let me now ask you again. What will you do with the time that you have left? What will you do with the time that you have left? So today we will explore why seizing the present moment is essential and how it can lead to a life that is filled with purpose and a life that is filled with fulfillment. This is what I want us to understand. There is an illusion called the illusion of infinite time. See, we all have dreams. We all have aspirations. Things we've always wanted to do, things we've always wanted to achieve. But however, it is easy to fall into the trap of believing that we have all the time in the world to make them happen. It is easy to fall into that trap, and that is what I call the illusion of infinite time. This illusion of infinite time can lead to procrastination, and it often lead to missed opportunities. And the illusion of infinite time is represented when we have this mindset that we have what I call the someday syndrome. Many of us have a mental list of things we will do someday. We want to go and sing someday. We will definitely release an album someday. We will record that single someday. We will write that book someday. We will sing that song someday. We will write that play someday. We will feature in that music someday. We will feature in that movie someday. We will start that business someday. That is called the someday syndrome. Are you plagued with the someday syndrome? Someday we will travel the world. Someday we will write that book. Someday we will start that business. Or someday we will learn that instrument. But let me give you the harsh truth. Someday is not a day of the week. We have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. There is nothing like someday. The days of the week doesn't have someday. See, there is a weight that we carry. It's either you carry the weight of regret or you carry the weight of fulfillment. You will have to carry one weight, all right? The weight of regret or the weight of fulfillment or the weight of purpose. See, regret is a heavy burden to carry. When we look back on our lives and realize that we didn't take action on our dreams, it often leads to deep regret and a sense of missed opportunities. Regret haunts people. Regret can haunt us in our later years. So, which weight are you willing to carry? And there is a power called the power of now. The concept of do it now is a reminder of the power of the present moment. All right, it is about seizing opportunities when they arise. It is about taking action on your dreams today. It is about not waiting for the perfect moment that may never come. Do you understand me? See, why do we even procrastinate? Before we explore how to embrace the do-it-now mindset, can we talk a little bit about why we procrastinate? Let's take a moment to understand why we often procrastinate when it comes to pursuing our dreams. And number one, I think, is because of fear of failure. Fear of failure often paralyzes us. We worry that if we try and fail, it will be a reflection of our abilities or our worth. So, we postpone taking action so that we avoid the possibility of failure. It's also delaying and procrastination also. It's because most of us are comfortable in our zone. Our comfort zone is well comfortable. All right. It is where we feel safe. It is where we feel familiar. So stepping out of our comfort zone to pursue our dreams can be very uncomfortable, can be very challenging, and that leads to procrastination. Also, lack of clarity often leads to procrastination. Sometimes we procrastinate because we lack clarity about our goals. We lack clarity about the steps that is needed to achieve our goal. Oh, believe me, I've been there. Most times that I stop doing what I think I should do is because I don't just know how to get started. I don't just know what to do immediately. I don't just know the steps I need to take for me to be able to achieve them. So lack of clarity can stop you. The uncertainty that you don't know what you need to do can be very overwhelming, and that will cause delay in taking action. And also perfectionism can also lead to procrastination. Perfectionism, I believe, is a major roadblock. We wait for the perfect conditions. We wait for the perfect plan. We wait for the perfect moment for us to start. But perfection is an illusion, all right, and it often leads to lack of action. It often leads to inaction. So I want you to embrace the do it now mindset. Shift your mindset to do it now. Embrace the do it now mentality. How can you do that? Number one thing I will want you to go and do today is clarify your dreams, all right? Begin by clarifying your dreams. Begin by clarifying your aspiration. What is it that you've always wanted to do? What is it that you've always wanted to achieve? Write it down right now, all right? Pause this episode and write it down right now. Make it very tangible. Don't just say, I want to be comfortable. Don't just say, I want to be rich. Be very practical, be very specific. Write it down and make it tangible so that if I am God and you meet me and I ask you, what do you want me to do for you? You should be able to tell me specifically. Just don't say, God, make me rich. Come on, man. You are not giving me anything to work with. Do you understand me? And break it down. Break your dreams down into smaller, actionable steps. Something that you can do today. Instead of focusing on the overwhelming end goal. Do you understand me? Concentrate on the immediate actions that you can take right now. And when you break it down, you have to put deadlines to it. Set specific deadlines for your goals. Set specific deadlines for your actions. Deadlines create a sense of urgency. It creates a sense of accountability. It helps you to delete procrastination from your vocabulary. And it helps you also to overcome your fear. Address the fear of failure by reframing it as a learning opportunity, and also leave your comfort zone. All right, acknowledge that growth happens outside of your comfort zone. Embrace discomfort as a sign that you are pushing boundaries and making progress. Also, take immediate action, imperfect action especially. Take imperfect action. Let go of the need for perfection. Do you understand me? Cultivate a sense of urgency. Remind yourself that time is finite. Remind yourself that you can die today. You will soon die. Cultivate a sense of urgency by visualizing the life you want to live and recognizing that every moment counts. This is what I want you to go out with today, all right, so that I will close this episode. Life is a precious gift, all right, and time is a finite resource. So embracing the do it now mindset is a powerful reminder that you have the ability to shape your destiny and pursue your dreams. You have the ability to shape your destiny and make the most of every single moment. Remember, you have a legacy to leave. Embrace the do it now mindset so that you will be able to leave a legacy of action, so that you will be able to leave a legacy of inspiration. You will be remembered only not for what you intended to do, but for what you actually accomplished. That's what you will be remembered for. Let me ask you again, what will you do with the time that you have left? Think about it and I will talk to you tomorrow.